Here's inflation explained fast. Inflation is when prices of goods and services increase over time, meaning your dollar doesn't stretch as far. A little inflation, around 2% per year, is normal and even considered good for the economy. But when inflation rises too quickly, it erodes purchasing power, making everyday essentials more expensive. So what causes inflation? There are three main drivers. First, demand pull inflation happens when demand for goods and services grows faster than supply. This is especially noticeable when there's a shortage of something people really want. Think about new gaming consoles or popular holiday toys. When supply is limited but demand is high, sellers can charge more, driving inflation in that market. Second, cost push inflation occurs when it becomes more expensive to produce goods. If wages rise, raw materials become scarce, or supply chain disruptions make production harder, businesses pass those higher costs to consumers. For example, when the price of wheat increases due to poor harvests or global shortages, everything from bread to cereal gets more expensive because companies have to pay more for ingredients. Third, the money supply plays a big role. When central banks or governments increase the supply of money in the economy by lowering interest rates or printing more money, it can reduce the value of each dollar. If too much money is circulating without enough goods and services to match, prices rise across the board. Some blame inflation on government policies, such as excessive stimulus spending or prolonged low interest rates, arguing that they injected too much money into the economy. Others point to global factors like supply chain disruptions, labor shortages, and geopolitical conflicts that have driven up costs. In reality, it's usually a combination of both. So, inflation isn't all bad, but when it gets out of control, it hits everyday people the hardest. The big question: what should governments do? Spend less, raise interest rates, or just let it play out? Drop your thoughts in the comments.